Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the All Is Revealed Brawl. We are playing some Stukov today, almost a Dehaka, because there's a free Dehaka on my screen. It's one of the Brawl modifiers. The other ones we have Aura, which as you can see in a little corner once I show you guys. And the last one is, well, I'll put on these little civvies here, set this guy to here, get the All Is Revealed. We have Insight, so we can see the entire map. Ooh, this guy's thing is colorful. I don't know what we're up against here. We have this. We're up against anti-vax mom. Quick, cough on him. Anyways, I'm gonna get Broodling Gestation here. And blood? Shadow? I'm gonna get Shadow actually. Shadow is actually highly underrated. I mean, with this many units, Shadow is gonna be strong. And I think I might just rush tier 2 and go tanks, because with everything revealed, your tanks will never really have to unsiege unless there's literally nothing else to shoot at. And there's a Nova. Anti-vax mom is Nova. Okay, there we go. Let's go over here. I'm gonna put these things on here. There we go. Infested civvies. I can put some more Gladleys down. So that's basically it. Let's see. Huh. Got a Zeratul Nutsmack. You do realize we have eyes as well. Wait, what? Yo, this guy's he's onto something, guys. I never realized that. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Devour here. Probably get the Greed Gas here if we can. That was the most wasteful blink I ever saw. He blink half. Oh, there's another Zeratul here. Oh shoot, that's why the Zeratul just died randomly. Oh my god, he's killing my Dehaka. Yo, stop him. Yo, he's gonna do that spinning slash, bro. No, he's stuck. Wait, what? Is this guy okay? Wait, oh, what? Oh, he glitched out. He glitched out big time. Alright, well, we're gonna need a detector here. Zeratul's pretty strong in the early game, but I feel like he's not really that great later on. Looks like we're against. Are we against two? Are we against two Zeratuls? We have Zeratul, right? Yeah, we have Zeratul. Well, no, we have two Zeratuls. Okay, well, that means we gotta do some heavy lifting. I'll be honest, because there's two Novas on the other team, and Nova is very good against Warzone. And I mean, Warzone eventually just becomes Zeratul. Man, what do I do against Nova? Is it just Banshees? I think it might actually just be Banshees. There we go. Oh, damn. Because Banshees actually do okay. They actually do okay against Nova. Oh man. Rip my civvies. I think it might have to be a Banshee angle instead of a tank angle. But I gotta remember them up against. Actually, no. Liberators just dominate. They dominate Corsairs pretty easily because they're armored and they have the same AoE attack, and they have more health. Actually, no, they have the same health as Corsairs. But I think their base armor is higher, so it's gonna be a Death Fleet moment, I think. Not what I was hoping for, but I mean, at least we have Stukov's Alexander to rely on if we really have to go for it. There we go. Like, Nova needs a lot more Goliaths to deal with my Banshees. And my Banshees cost less than their Goliaths, so it's value. Although my Banshees are mechanical though, so that's a little bit of an L. A little bit of an L. That's okay. Light biomechanical. There we go. I'm gonna disable our opponent's defenses here. Maybe we can get some damage on them. There goes Zeratul, managing to do a little bit of damage. Bunch of DTs coming in here. Interesting. Look at some more healing here. We lost our detection. I mean, DTs are pretty strong against us here. Oh no, I forgot Zeratul's psionic attacks do so much damage here. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get another Overseer. Oh, that's not Overseer. I'm gonna get some more Banshees. I kind of just want to get a Queen. And then just go from there. We require more minerals. Let's get some more of these guys here. Damn. Get the not the upgrade ship weapons. I think I'm gonna upgrade some ship weapons here. We got a Zelnaga Enforcer. I think Warzone pairs well with anyone who's got Phoenixes. I mean, not Warzone. Zeratul pairs well with anyone who's got Phoenixes because they can just lift those units up. Some nice internal synergy there. Get another level of Roar. Got two Overseers. Hopefully one of them will survive for long enough. Oh, we got Black Hole. Okay. Okay there. There we go. Come on, Banshees, take him out. Take him out. Oh! Oh my god, and that guy has his detector on attack mode, so it just got completely bodied. That's why you don't have your detector on attack mode. There we go, I'm gonna get some more of these guys here. I don't want to get a bunker either, because bunkers just get nommed, and then they give your opponents just thorns, and that's just overall bad. How fast do these things attack now? Oh, they attack pretty fast, and hit twice. Probably just gonna level them up. We got some initial contact damage here. Ooh, Zeratools, there's 2 Zeratools here. That's actually kind of gnarly. That was pretty nasty, the double slash. Even those Nova's units were so tanky, they didn't really stand a chance. Okay, so we've got some Void Rays coming in. Oh, please, Xel'Naga Enforcer, I need you right now. Show these Void Rays what's up. Damn, look at that. Those Void Rays didn't stand a chance against the Xel'Naga Enforcer. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Immortal's just hard countering all these things here. There we go. Alright. Destroy him. Oh, he's gonna shield up his Dehaka? Just crush him through his shields, boys. That's a Giga Chat moment. He's gonna shield? Just destroy the shield with sheer power. There we go. And then we're just gonna hammer home this. I'm gonna get my Banshee sniped by a bunch of ghosts, but it honestly doesn't matter. Oh, can his ghost not see me? I don't think his ghost can see me. There we go. Oh no, his ghost can definitely see me. Nova died though. Alright, Stukov Banshees I gotta say are pretty strong, because they have so much health. They're so tanky. I really love that about them. There we go. Xel'Naga Enforcer with nobody to keep tabs on anything. Oh man, what a travesty. Imagine not having detection, boys. I might need some Liberators. Or I might just need an Alexander. That's kind of a ballsy move. These Banshees stacking up actually ended up becoming a huge problem. This Nova went tanks, because he's like, I'm going to stack my tanks, and I'm just like, nah, boys. We're not stacking tanks today. Only thing tanks are going to hit is the ground. There we go. No, they're going to hit the deck, boys. They're going to hit the ground, because they're going to get decked. Alright, tanks, come on. Flatten them. Flatten them, just like platinum. There we go. There's one Goliath. Oh, poor Goliath. He doesn't stand a chance. I'm going to disable our opponent's buildings here. I'm going to say for an Alex, maybe. I don't know. Alex is probably going to cause a lot of troubles. Banshees are so good. Look at that. The increased attack speed on Banshees is actually insane. We almost took out that entire base, boys. What the heck? Jesus. And an anti-vax bomb has left. There we go. That's what we did. We coughed on him, boys. He could not handle the infested. Could not handle the infestation, boys. And that anti-armor is just gonna breach. There we go. Got him. Nova's critical weakness. Some sort of small attack aircraft. Damn, let's go. I don't think I did the most damage. No, I didn't. But those Banshees definitely did the most emotional damage. Emotion? Oh, I did exactly the same mineral value killed as this guy over here. Nice. Well, this game was kind of quick, so let's do another round. Alright, we're back. Let's get it, boys. Boom. Slam that down. Boom. Grab our Dehaka here. Control group 2. Infested civilians. Gotta get some Gladleys. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, also, if anyone has any like tattoo care tips, I would love to hear them, because well, I've never gotten a tattoo before, and I would like to make sure that my tattoo, like, I don't meme myself on my tattoo. Anyways, what am I gonna get here? Cooldown reduction. What do I have that as cooldown? Gotta get the broodling. Can't have infested boys without broodlings, and without the anaerobic enhancement. That would be pretty nice here. There we go. Is there a cooldown on this? I don't even know. Looks like there is a Raynor. Oh man, Raynor's not good for us. What do we have here? We can get some extra range. We can extra cooldown, attack speed. That could be okay for Liberators if I need to go that route. Attack speed in general is just good. What else uses cooldowns? My Diamondbacks? Apox? I don't know, that's kind of unlikely. I don't know what else benefits from Force, though. Oh, we're against we are against this guy. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? I think we want to get Force, actually. Against Tychus, you kind of want to have more range on him, so you can have more units firing at him on a bigger arc. So I think that is what we will do. I did not need to get Eat, because there's nothing to eat against Tychus. Okay, so I'm going to get Force. I think that's the correct call. That little bits extra attacks, but you probably won't even notice it at the end of the day. Since he has a Sam, I'm going to go for some Banshees first and force him to get, like, I don't know, Vega or something. I don't know. But Stukov can most definitely beat. Tychus. It'll just take a bit of time. There we go. Well, you gotta showcase some Banshees. I actually love Banshees. I don't know, I feel like people don't like watching them. But I really love using them, you know? It's like, I think, what is it, like, people really love Galleons, for example, is what I've noticed. People love Galleons. But, like, using them is actually kind of horrendous. Like, using Galleons actually kind of sucks. Because that's like a win more, it's definitely a win more kind of thing. Oh my god, Kev is slamming the base. He hit it twice already. Damn, he's a menace. Let me get some more healing. Got a little auto turret here. I wonder if he has a detonator on it. Oh, he does. So that'll kill all my guys there. That's okay. Can I take out a Sam? There we go. He has to get the rockets on Sirius though, in order for it to do anything. And Sirius is vulnerable to Diamondbacks once I do get some Diamondbacks. But Diamondbacks are actually kind of vulnerable to deterrents as well. So they don't have that much HP, but the extra range might help the Diamondbacks out, because it'll keep them out of the detonator range, for sure, obviously, but like, you know, they'll be able to attack from further away. Just having a larger firing arc on Tychus is important. This guy needs to get a detector, man. I want to maybe put an overseer here. Drop a contaminate. Hey, is that my Banshee? That's my Banshee. There we go. Oh, she survived. Yeah, Banshees are pretty tough. I love that about them. At least the Stukov Banshees are pretty tough. Get some weapon attack upgrades here. Quickly just shred this guy. Is Raynor rushing Hyperion? I don't think I've seen him buy a single unit. Oh no, he has. Yeah, he has those guys. It's just none of his units have survived. Okay, there we go. Like, the extra range on the Banshees actually makes it really hard for Sirius to launch his missile strikes against us. Although Raynor's wave is kind of a problem for me. And we're going to push into it. So I just have to amass such a huge army that'll be fine. And Nova is going... Oh my god, why is Nova going Ravens? That is possibly the most horrendous unit choice for this brawl. Because Ravens, not only do they not attack, they cost $5 bajillion. So that's just bad news in general. Did that Banshee not make it out? It did not make it out. I swear, I saw it on the field. Anyways, let's just hope Tychus can carry us into the other Tychus. We'll just go from there. I mean, maybe he's just going Banshees for fun. I mean, not Banshees, Ravens for fun. That's, you know, understandable. Have a nice day sort of thing. Okay, so the guys all got detonated on. Well, that's okay. Got our little broodlings attacking us here. Yeah, Sirius is not a good enough answer for all these Banshees. So I'm quite confident in my Banshee solution. Oh, it's just that the Vikings are just gonna be a right problem. I'm getting scanned, I'm getting like everything. The Vikings, however, are paying attention to other things, which is great. So keep paying attention to other things. Completely ignore us, please, and thank you. Oh no, we got some annoying Marines here. I'm just gonna keep laying down the Banshees until Tychus decides to do something else. And then maybe we'll have to grab some Diamondbacks. Maybe I can get some tanks, actually. I mean, tanks are kind of a bold choice considering Tychus is Boswell. Oh, there we go. We got Vega. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Vega's going to deal with it either. Like, the further away you can stay from Tychus while still hitting him, the better. Because that also means more units can attack in the same firing arc. Oh my god, please stay on the ground so my Banshees can kill you. This has got to be the weirdest battle. Like, the Banshees are just shooting down while the Vikings shooting up. Oh, Vega have mind-controlled me. Oh no, what shall I ever do? Vega's good against capital ships, by the way. Against this many, like, small guys, unless you have something to attack those small guys, not really that great. But my Banshees just cannot breach through these Vikings. Unless I got Hibernation, and then, like, they hibernated. Hibernation... Actually, Hibernation's not too bad. Because they actually can tank for a while. I don't know, but they also don't do anything. Maybe I can just disable the burrow. I don't know. I'll micro the burrow. We'll see. we'll figure it out. Right now we're doing good. We have a detector here thanks to Nova. That's actually Giga Brain. We're gonna infest this building here so that they don't do anything. Ally Tychus is helping me out a lot. It's just wearing down all those enemies. Come on, Banshees. I know you can do it. Take out that base, please. Oh my god, taking out Sam. Oh my god, take out that base, please. Oh my god. Ah, infested. I dropped the Contaminate a little too early. Okay, what if we all just burrow? Burrow. I deactivated burrow because I'm a genius. Thank you. There we go. Oh my god. Burrow is unironically good right now. Oh my god. I'm gonna level up here. Okay, I deactivated burrow and I was wondering why they weren't burrowing. I'm actually like just... actually omega lol right here. Are my Banshees actually gonna snipe the base? Oh my god, they are. They sniped the base and now they're gonna take out those Vikings. Burrow is actually redonk against the right matchup. It's actually hilariously good. What the heck? And enemy Tychus has clearly never faced Banshees before. Wow. Maybe he's only faced the Diamondback solution. I don't know. I don't actually know what you're supposed to do against Banshees as Tychus. But we're getting some huge DPS on the base. Vikings landing. Can I just get these guys to burrow? Like, can I just be like, hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo? Nah, the burrow micro kind of fucked me there, I think. Oh well. Yeah, it kind of did. I mean, I think one last push will end the game. So, wait, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Boom. We got 14 assets for me. I'm gonna get a gas here. Just sandbag it up a little bit. Those Vikings are getting up there. Ooh, Swear Blaze's flamethrower looks pretty cool right now. I don't remember it looking this cool. Maybe I just haven't paid attention to it in a while. There we go. Come on. Come on, Kev. You can take out those armored opponents. They ain't nothing but a bunch of armored rascals. Uh-oh. We're being detected. Yeah, I think Raynor's Death Fleet is gonna be a bit of a problem. I can't get past it. I don't think I can ever get past it. I think we'll need some Diamondbacks just to get past Raynor. Okay. I obey. I don't think Alexander's gonna do too much. Which is why I'm not getting him. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Alexander will do better than I think. But I don't know, I have my doubts, so I'm just gonna go for these guys for now. There's a Boswell coming in. Okay. Interesting choice. Manx just getting bodied here. Get some weapon upgrades. Maybe Alexander would have done well. I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Get the mutation complete. There we go. Just annihilating everything else that's over here. Hello? Diamondbacks? You guys want to kill this thing? No? Okay. There we go. Diamondbacks are unfortunately not the greatest against Banshees. Nova Ravens are also an interesting choice. Nova also has a bunch of ghosts. My Banshees have actually managed to revive themselves once again. I'm actually going to lay the beat down on the enemy Dehaka. That is actually mega spicy. And they're actually going to burrow. And they're going to stack with the burrow. Oh my god. Banshee burrow is actually hilarious. Oh, it died. Oh! Yo, the Vikings are going to waste time getting up and off the ground every single time. That one's been stunned. It's been grounded. The Banshee's taking its revenge. Banshee's revenge. Yo, forget Jackson's revenge, boys. It's Banshee's revenge. I'm going to save for Alexander here because we're in a winning position, so we might as well just try and maximize that here. Diamondbacks hopefully can ground some more units. Extra range here, hopefully able to lay down the beatdown. Can I at least kill enemy Tychus' wave before we get bodied? The answer seems to be maybe. Diamondback's going down. Yeah, actually we did a pretty good job there. We killed most of the things, except for the Vikings. Wow. And there's some Banshees here that were still giving us some trouble. Maybe I can get some Liberators, but the only problem is Liberators don't do anything against the Tychus wave, so they might just fly right past. I don't want that. I'm just going to say for Alexander, screw it. My allies are doing well for themselves, and my wave is currently still kind of strong, so I don't see any problems with this strategy for now. There's a bunch of Vikings here just getting grounded. I mean, totally ignored because they can't attack anything. Lamau. Imagine being Viking. There we go. I'm gonna probably get the contaminate going. My nose is getting very stuffy. I have this like post-COVID nose and post-COVID cough. Actually kind of annoying. Diamondbacks and Banshees synergize really well because Diamondbacks ground it and then the Banshees just destroy it. Beautiful. And the Banshees just burrow and then now they're full health again. Wow. Honestly, Stukov Banshees might be the best Banshee out there in terms of just how versatile it is as a all-around unit. Our Tychus carried hard though. He killed everything. Right? Wait, this is like we got a bullier here. Yeah, that's our Tychus. He was taking names. Enemy Tychus was oops. Enemy Raynor was taking names too, because obviously like my wave just kind of got bodied by that wave. But wow. Alright. Let's get on to the tier list. 2, 1, action. Alright, and we are back to the tier list. Let's go. Just a quick refresher. Brawl modifiers, we got Aura. You have nice buffer units. Insight, the entire map is revealed, including your opponent's refineries. We have LIZZY Brigade, you start with the free Dehaka. So that's that. Here's what I think for this week. So this week, I think Dehaka mitigates Swan's laser beam slightly. That is, of course, only if there's one Swan. If your opponent has picked triple Swan, then your Dehaka is going to disappear. And so that's that. But for the most part, I don't think you'll be able to random in the triple Swan. Maybe you'll have like a trio that'll play triple Swan. But yeah, I think it's possible to YOLO rush some stackers, like literally just go tier up to 2, 3 and get like some stacking units like tanks, Wrathwalkers, some sort of siege unit that usually needs something to hide behind, because Dehaka is, well, a very good thing to hide behind. And I think you want to have some sort of high DPS hero slayer focus, or have your own heroes that are able to deal pretty nicely with enemy heroes as well. So I think that's what you want to be focusing on for this week. So here's how things stack up. So I think Nova is actually very strong in the S tier. So Nova, Dehaka, and Tychus. Very interesting. So I think Nova's strong because Nova's initial contact damage with her Marauders, as well as Nova herself, very, very strong against enemy Dehaka. Your units are also very, they're very tough. So they don't like lose out when Dehaka levels up to have Flame Breath or anything. Like they're just gonna probably just survive it pretty nicely. And Nova tanks can have 18 range, and before that was just way too much because they don't have that kind of vision range. But now the entire map's revealed, so that's great. Also, Nova is for the most part just a better Swan when it comes to like just like a full-on battle, like a ground battle. So that's why I want to say I think Nova is pretty strong here. Dehaka I think is pretty strong because, well, Dehaka is Dehaka. He will get a second Dehaka, which makes him pretty tanky. He is weak in the sense that he's air battle, like his ability to take over the skies is non-existent. But in a straight up ground battle, Dehaka is pretty tough to beat. So there's that for sure. And I think Tychus is really good this week because Tychus, you like with a Dehaka added to the mix, Tychus is now, he's got a free tank basically. And that's really good. Tychus also deletes Dehaka really quickly and very easily. So there's that. And on top of that, I would say Dehaka actually makes it hard for Tychus to it makes it easier for Tychus to counter something that would regularly counter him. So that's that. Yeah. Anyways, now in the A tier, we have commanders who I think are also still pretty good, and I think like you shouldn't discount them in terms of how good they are. I think the only difference between the A tier and the S tier commanders is that I think S tier commanders have very powerful early game potential, which is actually, I think this week early game is not as it's the game I think is a little slower because of the addition of the extra Dehaka. So Alarak is very good against Dehaka. His charge does 200 damage. He also like slows down enemy Dehaka's attack speed. And with Alarak, you can literally just bum rush Wrathwalkers this week with little to no like consequence, like for you. But your opponents will just cry. However, Vanguards are almost useless because Vanguards will automatically aggro Dehaka, which will make you very sad, because then it just like then it just does no damage. That's the thing. And then we have Swan. So Swan with the laser beam is gonna be good. You know, laser beam and Swan is always gonna be strong, especially with the entire map being revealed like it is. Now Swan can actually rush tanks like straight off the bat because, you know, Swan has a Dehaka to shield him. So that is also great. Yeah, it helps Swan transition to his late game much better, like much easier, and he doesn't really have to focus so much on frontline because Swan's frontline is kind of very squishy. Manx, you'd think Manx would be kind of bad with everyone having a Dehaka eating his royal guard, and you wouldn't be wrong, but Manx can easily stall out the game so that you can have like so many tanks that it really doesn't matter that there's a bunch of Dehakas on the field. And Manx can go Warhounds. I think Warhounds is the best thing to do this week against Dehaka because Warhounds are very durable and they do like a lot of damage still. Maybe not as much as LMG boys, but it's the fact that they can survive. And that's the unit you want to kill Dehaka with. Han and Horner. Han and Horner is tier 1. Aggro is very strong, very tanky, easily melts heroes. And Han and Horner also takes advantage of Dehaka's weaknesses in the sense that like they can just dominate the skies. And if you are against the Dehaka, that's a bit of a rough one. And I want to say, I mean, Han and Horner to Tychus is actually a bit of a meme. It's actually kind of hard for Han and Horner if Tychus knows what he's doing. But yeah, that's I think one of the things that's keeping Han and Horner away from the S tier. But Han Horner I think is also very good against Swan with the right compositions because Swan has a lot of ground units, and I don't know, his air support unit, his science vessel is very vulnerable to what Han Horner can throw at him. So there's that too. B tier. So we got Vorazun, Artanis, Stukov, and Phoenix. So Vorazun, Void Rays are like almost entirely out of the question this week because they're gonna aggro Dehaka at some point and they're gonna do little like to no damage to him. So that's gonna be very sad. I think really Vorazun's here because you have access to Zeratul right now, and Zeratul might be able to carry that, like at least the early game. And then if you roll luckily with cooldown reduction, you can get some stalkers. Other than that, I don't know. Warzone just gonna have to time your black holes right. Next, Artanis. I think Artanis immortals are very thick. You can get a lot of them to punch through Dehaka. However, they are a single target. But I think Artanis zealots are also pretty good in the early game to help you like sort of punch through and deal with enemy Dehaka. But I don't think Artanis is bad. I don't think it's great either. Stukov. You lose access to your bunkers, which is horrendous, I'll be honest. But with the extended vision range, your siege tanks are less likely to unsiege because there's always targets to hit. You nullify Swan Laser Beam very easily by just having lots and lots of jumpy boys. So I think Stukov actually, he's not super strong, but I don't think he's super weak. So that's why I have him here. Phoenix, there will be a Phoenix Colossi game. Maybe it's already out by now because I'm putting out this tier list rather late in the week. But there's a Phoenix Colossi game which is hilarious. Does that mean it's gonna be good for every situation? Absolutely not. Phoenix just like dealing with air is kind of like a big oof for Phoenix. But on the ground in a ground battle, Phoenix is not too bad. He just sort of lacks a real hero shredder unit. Like I would say like Talus combined with, I actually think Colossi might do a better job overall because Immortals, while they're cheap, they don't have the same amount of tankiness as Artanis do. Like that extra 100 HP on the shield, I think is huge. So I think because of that, I don't think Immortals are what you want. I think Colossi are actually what you want, because Colossi stacking, like the more you have, the more powerful Warbringer gets, and Warbringer could easily just demolish Dehaka with his little Purification Blast. So there's that. Next, C tier, we got Karax, Abathur, Stetman, and Raynor. So Karax is gonna struggle against Dehaka just because like Dehaka is really thick. Karax just doesn't really have like a great option against it besides going Colossi, Carrier maybe, but Carriers they give Thorns, which I guess doesn't really matter because Interceptors don't suffer from Thorns, but it just kind of sucks, and Carriers are kind of expensive. Even if you roll Fire, it's gonna be a little hard. You're probably also gonna run into something like Picus, which is gonna be tough. Swan you might be able to handle nicely, but I'm just thinking about like just dealing with Dehaka himself. It's gonna soak a lot more of your DPS than it normally does, and that means you have a lot less DPS for other things, such as your opponent's wave. And I want to say same thing for Abathur, actually, kind of a similar situation here, because with Abathur, it's like, I don't know, he's like he's a very tanky wave to start. But it's not like super high on the damage. I think you probably want to see if you can try and roll like cooldowns and maybe go either Ravagers to try and focus down Dehaka, or start stacking Swarmhost really early on, because Swarmhost won't unsiege because they can see the entire map if there is something close by, right? But that's about it. I think Abathur, you're just trying to like meat shield and stall and grind your opponent down slowly. Stetman, Banelings are gonna, for the most part, get like foddered off into Dehaka, so you'll need a lot more Banelings than you would normally need to deal with like an average wave. So that's a huge weakness. Zerglings, I guess, could stay alive for a long time, but they don't necessarily do the most damage. So there's that issue as well. So I think Stetman's, it's just gonna be really awkward. I think you have to go like Mecha Lurkers and like get the focus strike algorithm and just get it to focus down Dehaka. But even then, you need a lot of Lurkers to be targeting Dehaka, because the focus strike algorithm, while it does a lot of damage, it only does, I think, a fixed amount of damage. It goes up to like 300 something. So it's like there's still upper cap to it. So I think Stetman's gonna be struggling a bit this week. And then we got Raynor. Raynor's bio aggro is just oofed. Like, after a certain point in the game, Flame Breath just destroys Raynor's bio on the ground. Though that means, I think, this week with Raynor, you probably want to do some sort of Death Fleet with like Vikings and Banshees. Although even then, Vikings will eventually start aggroing Dehaka once he gets tall enough, which means they're not aggroing your opponent's backline flying units, which is what you want them to aggro. So that's also kind of bad. So I think like Raynor just loses both his strengths here in some way, and I'm just like, don't quite like that. So I think Raynor is probably not going to perform too well. Also, you're probably going to be up against a bunch of heroes. If you roll into Tychus, you roll into Manx, like you're done. You're just finished. So yeah, Zagara, you could probably bum rush Hunter Killers, and it might work up until Flame Breath, I think. But then again, Flame Breath is like 10 minutes into the game. But then again, Zagara is only a very powerful commander at around 10 minutes into the game. So it's like, you hit your power spike, but then your opponents hit your Flame Breath spike, and then now you're like, oof. That being said though, like, Aberrations, abs are still very strong. And they'll still detonate, but they also are massive, so they give Thorns. So that also like screws up your entire strategy too. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't mean like you can't go beep beep explosion train. It'll definitely be slightly better than what Kerrigan's got, that's for sure. So Kerrigan's here because, well, for part, it's like Kerrigan's entire strategy revolves around like just massing either Mutas or Hydras, and Hydras get meltated even easier by the Flame Breath, and Mutas, God forbid you're up against someone who has AoE in the air, which is like quite a lot of commanders, Mutas are just completely useless. So what does that leave you with? You've got Zerglings, and you've got Ultralisk. Maybe you've got Broodlords. So, long story short, doesn't look very good for Kerrigan. Like, her early game, it'll probably be okay, because she can take on Dehaka in the early game. But mid-late game, I don't know how you're supposed to win this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the tier list rankings. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.
The tires, let's light some fires.
Need a light.
They picked the wrong fight.